Pro Boxing Fans, joined with Darren Barker. How you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. Enjoyed that. It was good. Sun's out as well, so life's good.
Absolutely, here at the Lomachenko Luke Campbell press conference. First of all, how much of a special talent is Lomachenko?
Look, do you know what? I'm a fan of boxing. I love the sport and I love fighters of the past. For me, the greatest ever is Sugar Ray Robinson for what he'd done and who he fought and his style. But second to that, you know, forget about personality, etc. Because when you look at guys like Tyson, Ali, it's hard to look at them and, you know, say that someone was more pivotal in shaping the sport or the future of the sport. But Lomachenko, skill-wise and style-wise, is potentially as good as Sugar Ray Robinson. You know, he's that good.
What has Luke Campbell got to do to overcome Lomachenko?
For one, he's got to have numerous game plans. One won't work because one thing's for sure that we know about Lomachenko is he's very good at solving puzzles that are his opponents. You know, he finds a way of beating them. So if a plan is working for Campbell, there's no doubt in my mind Lomachenko will suss it out. So therefore, it'd be about Campbell adjusting and trying to unsettle him again. So yeah, Shane McGuigan will play a very important part in this fight. But yes, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I don't think Lomachenko can necessarily knock Campbell out with one clean shot. But it's just stopping Lomachenko landing an accumulation of shots, which is going to be difficult.
So I'll take you back. We were here 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You was in the corner for Dave Allen. Yeah. Your first time in the corner as a trainer. I know he lost, but how was the role in the corner for yourself?
Do you know what? I hated it. you know, it's just for me. I love the sport and I love being involved in it. Mine and Dave's relationship, we're friends, and we had the conversation about me being his trainer, and I said, look, I help you as much as I can. But some people seem to think that I have aspirations of being a coach. I don't. I just trying to help a friend out and help him achieve as much as he can. But look, I was very confident that Dave would win. From what I'd seen in the gym, he responded to everything I asked him to do. You know, there was head movement, there was hand speed, there was work rate, there was variation, everything that you need in a fighter. But on the night, he just couldn't put it together. And look, I don't want to take anything away from David Price because he boxed to a plan, he boxed well, and he uses advantages to as best as he can. And you know what, I'm a friend of David Price, so if I was to see my man get beat by anyone, David Price would probably be one of them because he's such a nice bloke, and I have so much admiration for him for what he's been through, that you have to give him credit. But for Dave, look, he's back out in Newcastle, which, look, he initially wasn't going to box, and I have to respect Dave's decision because look, it's his life and he's in control of it. If he wants to box again, then who am I to say no? I can advise him, but I can't stop him. So all I'm going to do now is help him as much as I can. Try and help him for me, it's just to be able to transfer what I can see in the gym. Look, these videos and bits of footage that you've seen of him training, not fluke. That is him. That is him throwing the shots in them. That is him moving his head in the gym. Now it's a way. We have to find a way of him transferring that into fight night because otherwise he's not going to be able to go on for much longer. You know, he needs to implement the gym work in the ring. So let's keep our fingers crossed, and I'll try and do my best for him.
We all know Dave's had his demons and his losses.
Yeah.
What is it with boxing that he gets that temptation to get back in the ring so soon after?
You know, first is understanding that, look, you got beat by the better man. You've got to remember, heavyweight boxing is the only division where you can fight someone who could be 9 kilos heavier than you. I don't know what the weight difference was, but, you know, Dave Price was bigger than him, taller than him, longer than him, reach-wise. and he made that count. So look, Dave's like, look, beat by the better man. Let's crack on. One thing you can't understand as a fan is the feeling you get when you win. It's like there's no feeling like it, and it's hard to let go of that. I'll forever miss my arm being raised as a victor in boxing. You know, I really will. But sometimes you do have to let go. But Dave's not ready for that yet, and that's why he wants to get back in there. He wants to right that wrong. You know, he wants to get a win behind him. He wants to get a couple of wins behind him. But ultimately, Dave's I guess goal is to win a title. He's never won a title, amazingly. So let's see.
You say you've never had the aspirations or ambitions to be a coach. Will you still be in Dave's corner come October?
Yeah, look, I will be. Like I said, I do this as someone who cares about him. Though they may laugh. Look, you got to remember that fight against David Price. We know that Dave starts slow, and we know that David Price fades in fights. So for people that have called for me to throw the towel, it was nuts, because he's just, with what the scenario I've just given you, that was always a chance that could happen. In hindsight, it's brilliant. Yeah, he should have thrown the towel, but look, I think I did it at the correct time. I gave Dave a chance. I, probably gave him the opportunity to get whacked a bit too much, but I was just frustrated that he didn't start as quick. But anyway, look, I will be in his corner. I'll be there helping as much as I can, because he's a friend of mine. But he's the only fight I'll ever have. I have no aspirations to be a coach. I don't want to be a coach. But yeah.
And let's get a few predictions from yourself. So on top of that, Bill, it's Ritson Davis Jr.
I'm gonna go Davis just because of size. I think naturally he's a bigger man, but I'm a fan of them both. Ritson's what a lovely bloke. He really is bang on. But yeah, Joe, what, toss of a coin. If I had to bet, I'll probably go Davis Jr. But for the sake that I like them both, I hope it's a draw.
Co-main event: Cheeseman Fitzgerald.
Again, it's a tough one. Look, I think with form, you have to go quite strongly. Fitzgerald, I think. Ted still yet to find his momentum. Really, yeah, he had a bit of momentum, but he hasn't really. I've seen what he's capable of doing, but he's not shown it yet. He's similar to Dave Allen. He's got to move his head more. He's got to show a bit more variation as well. But yeah, look, Fitzpatrick, he would have to go in as favourite.
New match signing Golovkin against Derevyanchenko.
Say that one again.
Golovkin and Derevyanchenko.
Well, I can't look past Golovkin. I can't look past him. He's Triple G, isn't he? That's it.
And of course, Lomachenko, Luke Campbell.
Lomachenko, just like I say, possibly the best ever. I think I said Fitzpatrick going back a little bit, so I'm fucking going mad. But yeah, Lomachenko, look, I'll be rooting for Campbell, but I just can't see it.
Darren Barker, thank you for your time. Boxing fans.
Cheers. Appreciate it.